A situation involving a single dad trying to throw a sleepover for his daughter at his house kinda got blown out of proportion. So today we are going to be talking about TikTok user Mark Anthony Diango, I think is how you say his last name. I don't totally know. He posts honestly just like talking videos. He's not someone that has a ton of followers, so he's not a big influencer, but he is involved in the situation. Now he makes a video saying that he wants to throw a sleepover for his daughter. He's a single dad, his daughter lives with him, and so he reached out to a woman and was like, hey, could you maybe help me get the ball rolling with this? And she kind of has a not so great reaction to this, so I'm gonna let you watch his video and then we'll discuss.
So like last year I was trying to throw my daughter like a slumber party, and once again, no woman lives in the household. It's just me and my daughter, and like I communicated with one of the mothers, like just to see if she can get the ball rolling because she know a bunch of more mothers and whatnot. And then I asked, do she feel comfortable having, and as I was talking, she straight up interrupted me. No, I don't feel comfortable with that at all. And like I said, because I'm a man, and she was honest, and I respect her honesty. She was like, yes. And I'm like, that really did make me feel some type of way. So I expressed my, not even frustration, I was really sad. And I expressed that with other women, and they was like, well, Mark Anthony, you gotta see where she coming from, and blah blah blah, this and that and whatnot. And I do understand like where women coming from, but it just hurt my feelings to know that me, just as a man, I get labeled as that. And like I would never do nothing like that to like I would never do nothing like that to kids, because like when I was growing up, like it was a situation, like I try to make jokes about it and whatnot, and like long story short, it happened to me, but by a woman. And I just remember that feeling as I got older, and when I was younger, I would never do that to a child. And just know that like I couldn't even throw my daughter like a slumber party is because like they think I'ma do what somebody did to me, which was a woman, by the way. And like that shit made me damn near like cry for real, bro, because I'm just trying to like have my daughter, but that shit just made me really feel some type of way.
Now, I do 110% see where this mom is coming from. I would be a little sketched out by this as well, which is really sad given I don't think he had any ill intentions, genuinely, but still I understand why a parent would just not love this idea. Then a TikTok user sees his original video and decides to make another one, sort of talking about like why this whole idea is not cool, and he responds to it.
There is a single father going viral right now because he is a single dad of a little girl.
Now let's finish watching this and look at her point of views of why I shouldn't have a sleepover for my daughter.
Like you, if you're a real parent, would not feel comfortable with that. Like period, point blank. If they're not kin, no.
Listen to what you just said, then you turn around and say this.
I would never do that to a child because something like that happened to me growing up, and it's just like, that's not a good reason to not do that to a child. You should not do anything to a child because it's a child, not because it happened to me and I know how it made me feel.
You said you won't let your child spend a night at somebody's house unless they can. But who's doing all the touching at first? It's always somebody in the family. That's how it always starts. Because exactly, you don't give your kids access to strangers. And once again, I understand that. So therefore, that's where it starts at, with a family member touching on these little kids. And then just overlook the fact that I got molested. Just overlook that, right? Okay, whatever. All right. And I was saying I understand how that makes somebody feel. So why would I do that same feeling to a child? What the fuck is wrong? Anyway, let's keep going.
Go, and sure enough, he has content on X. He charges $10 for you to get into his private Twitter where he does OF content. And he also has, obviously, an OF account. No, my daughter is not going to spend the night at your house.
What the fuck do that got to do with anything? That's like saying strippers make bad mothers or some shit. So now because I have a Twitter or special pages and all that, now I really, what is that like you, it seems like you're trying to make me out to be this predator towards kids by explaining, because what was the point of bringing that up if I have no, y'all bitches are weird. I understand y'all want to get to know somebody and blah, blah, blah for your child spend the night. I understand that you're not comfortable with it. But now you trying to make me seem like I'm fucking weird. Get the fuck out of here with that. And hell no, my daughter wasn't able to spend the night at your house because apparently it's kin. You probably got an uncle in your family I don't know about. You probably got a cousin because apparently only family can know. What the fuck?
Now, some people in the comments were saying things like, sorry, my daughter doesn't do sleepovers at other people's homes, period. Not gonna lie, most times, the ones that got abused become the abuser. These parents have every right to be suspicious of you. Bro, you're digging your grave deeper. Baby, my son not going to a sleepover, period. I told my daughter I have to know the child and their parents, and they have to know me, not just a random friend from school that they haven't spent time with outside of. I do think that a lot of these comments are valid, and it seems like more and more parents these days do have like a little reservation when it comes to sending their kids to a sleepover. Now in his next video, he talks about the SA that he suffered when he was a child. He doesn't go into any graphic details, but he does sort of talk about it a little bit and how it relates to the situation. So if that's something that is gonna cause you any sort of mental harm, definitely skip this video because we are gonna be talking about this a little bit more. It just gets brought up.
And this why men don't open up right here. Once again, I'ma say it over and over again. I was touched by a woman when I was younger. I'ma say it, a woman touched me when I was younger. And society acting like women can't be predators too. They always overlook little boys and whatnot, and then little boys have to deal with them feelings, and the most of the feeling like, oh yeah, I'm a man now and blah blah blah, not knowing that can really hurt with them themselves. Now I'm not taking away anything from women, but look at this insensitive bullshit that she said about me getting touched by a woman as a child. She said, get over your hurt. Get over my hurt? What the fuck is wrong with you? Woosah. Woosah. And then you ended, too many women have experience. What you think the only reason men ain't come, a lot of men talk about it in the most fucking, a man just bring, yeah, when I was young, a woman, yeah. And they hype, that ain't nothing to be hype about. Men are hiding hurt. Like, I know how it feels. This bitch said, get over your hurt and look at the bigger picture. Bitch, I got touched. What's bigger than that? And why would I want? I'm done.
Now, some comments on this video said, oh brother, I think she meant get over the hurt of you feeling away about the moms not allowing the sleepovers at your house. She wasn't talking about you being touched, she was talking about you being hurt by not being able to have the sleepover. He intentionally misunderstood the comment. The comment is saying you get over the fact that nobody wants their kids sleeping over at a stranger's house. It's simple. Yes, your feelings of being touched as a child is valid, and that's even more reason you should understand. Which, again, I do understand that side of it. I mean, I feel like everyone in this situation has valid thoughts and feelings. However, the way that it gets talked about is more or less the problem. Well, then somebody posts a video that reads, making OF content with your ex account attached to your TikTok and then being confused as to why mothers won't let their daughters come and have a sleepover with your daughter as a single father is definitely something. Now he is going to discuss his ex account and his OF account as well, and that just kind of adds a whole nother crazy layer to this whole situation.
We in the same boat. You just got your clothes on. You out here doing a baby boo challenge. Baby boo, you need to be worrying about your child. You over here more focused on trying to get outside and shake your little your ass again instead of trying to be a mother. Don't ever fucking come for me like that. What the fuck do that even got to do with anything? Oh, stale ass booty. Oh, he weird. He got accounts. Oh, he a predator. Oh my goodness, that is so weird behavior. Is you mad because I can throw my ass better than yours? Cause that was some That shit was garbage. Do I gotta show you how to throw your ass? And then you just made a video about me being gay or bisexual, which are false things. I'm gonna come in on that in the next one.
And then there was some discussion about the fact that he had been arrested on a child endangerment charge, allegedly. And this is another just sort of crazy layer that gets added to this story. And know this as well, he is going to break.
And you talking about you gonna make another video, bitch? I got another video. Don't you got a child endangerment charge?
No.
Do your daughter live with you or with her mama? Her
With
white
me.
mama is dead.
With me.
Questions that need answers.
I just answered them.
You talking about some, you not too far off from me. Do you think that you better than me? Bitch, yes. You bringing up a twerk
You
challenge?
don't look better than me.
Me talking about me trying to find my pink after motherhood again, nigga? You trying to compare that to you checking your stank asshole on OnlyFans for money? Bitch, you can never compare, bitch. And that's why you always on the internet talking down on black women or talking about the type of white woman that you like, bitch. That's why you so booked up in these motherfucking comments, bitch. But I will find where the fuck you at and slap the fuck out of you, bitch ass boy.
First of all, you black and mild lip talking bitch, take that goddamn filter off.
And I never talked down on a black woman ever on this platform or ever in my motherfucking life. If you find a video, I cash up you $100 so you can buy some more backwood for your goddamn lips. And I do look better than you, hoe. You aggressive NBA embodiment king bun ass bitch.
And you talking like, and you said talk about your daughter ain't even around you. Bitch, I got my daughter, hoe. I got my daughter. Over there looking like that goddamn Theodore Chipmunk. Over there looking like an anime roach. And then you talking about causing physical harm to me. Talking about you a slap the fuck. Oh my God. I'm scared. A woman with all her woman strength got me strumming. I would never hit a woman in my life, though. I would never hit a woman. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. But a bitch.
And then it gets brought up once again.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I pled guilty to a simple battery. It got dropped down to a simple battery because no child was in danger. My white baby mother was acting belligerent and like that got the police called on me. I didn't do nothing wrong. And a white police officer came up. And I know y'all thinking, Mark, you did that to yourself dating a white woman. Yes, I did do that to myself. But that's how the child endangerment came in place because I was the one arrested. But it got dropped down to a simple battery. You see that? And as a black man, I never once got on this platform and disrespected black women. You still haven't found the video of me disrespecting a black woman. I'm giving every black woman I see a rose.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can pick any color you want.
Get that pink one right there.
All right, there you go. Y'all have a nice day.
Thank you.
I go around giving black women flowers because they deserve their flowers every day that they walk this earth. If a black woman don't know she deserves flowers, guess what? I'm going to give her one. Ask about me in the streets. Don't be mad because you ain't getting no flowers, bitch. And then I went and listened to your music. You are promoting violence as a black woman. You're handing out guns instead of flowers, ma'am.
Switch the flow a little. Ain't think I could rap, so I step back. Now I'm on this shit like that. Now watch me set it off like Boosie. Or I can sing to you like Tootsie. Don't fuck
With that ugly ass dress on you was wearing, like it looked like you just made that dress that morning. And how much of your track was showing, Usain Bolt could have raced on that motherfucker. But I don't know why I'm arguing with a woman that's promoting violence with guns and can't even pass a drug test. I can pass a drug test. Can you?
And then in the next few videos, honestly, it's really just like him responding to other people's takes on, again, the situation of him just wanting to have a sleepover for his daughter at his house.
Violators on those offender lists, they're just the ones that were caught, not the totality of the list. His reaction to those mamas just confirmed your fears. He looked like the type. He is the type. That reaction just confirmed all of their suspicions.
Before I even address that, let me just get one thing out the way.
And I do understand like where women coming from. And I do understand like where women coming from.
I said I understand where women coming from. And I said it just hurt my feeling knowing that I got touched as a young kid and I get labeled as something that happens to me as a child. So that would hurt my feeling, which is fucking weird. Y'all women are really on here attacking a brother.
I would never do nothing like that to kids because
We don't care. This is a
You cut me off right as I was about to say that I got touched as a child. And you don't care? Okay, no, damn. And it's crazy. It's a lot of black women like, y'all,
Are y'all projecting or something? Like, what the fuck is going on with y'all? Oh, why does he want to have it at his house so bad? Oh, he's a weirdo. Oh, he's this. Find somebody else to do it. How I know they ain't gonna touch my child? What the fuck? A lot of black women are attacking me. A lot of them. Let's just look at it one more time.
He looked like the type. He is the type.
These bitches are putting false allegations on me. Like, what the?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
They doing this for views. I really think they believe this. Like, I think they want to put it in their head to believe the story so it can match their narrative. Like, they're plastering my face all over the internet, using me as a talking point for false narratives. Like, and there's something mentally wrong with y'all. Like, I never been on the other end of this, making up false claims, false allegations, false stories, putting false information out there. Like, I never been on the other end of this. And it makes me think how many good men were really brought down by the lies of crazy, vindictive women for no reason. And once again, that's another story that happened to me. I'm glad I didn't get... That's a story for another day. But once again, I'm a single dad. And then it comes out that my baby mama white. Once again, I talk about it all the time. So, all right, I'm a single dad. Oh, you had a baby with a white woman. That's why you a single dad now. And once again, y'all act like black women can't be trifling. Not trying to uplift the white woman at all. But once again, we putting these narratives out here. All right, now I got the baby with the I have a child with a white baby with a white baby mama. Boom, that's out the way. Y'all crucify me for that. All right, that's understand. That's y'all shit. Now, me having to be a single girl dad, I have to make ways for my daughter so she can feel comfortable in the world and get to experience the same things that other little girls can. But once again, me being a man, I completely understand I won't be able to do that. But now, why he want little girls at his house and blah, blah, blah. No, I was just expressing how that's like my daughter won't get to experience that. So boom, I did that. Now I talked about me getting touched by a woman when I was younger. Nobody brought that up. Everybody overlooked that. I seen a few people say, oh, since you got touched by a woman, you're most likely to touch somebody else. Bitch, are y'all stupid? Mental? What is wrong with y'all? And lastly, I don't even, what else to say lastly? Nothing. So how many, me being a good dad, a single dad, trying to let my daughter experience certain things, like, apparently she ain't gonna be able to get to experience that. Oh, send her to another woman's house. Make sure another one. How I know them women don't do the same thing that men do? Because not once have all the women talking points ever addressed me getting touched by a woman growing up. They just like, oh, fuck all that, nigga. You weird. I'm getting over that hurt from my past about me getting touched. Yes, I went to therapy for all that. But I just wanted to put that part out there too. Not once did a woman bring it up. We have women predators too. That was my main focus talking point also.
And then almost in the funniest, like 180 switch, it's so funny because as I was like scrolling through watching these videos, all of a sudden then he goes to apologizing. And honestly, I have to commend him, like a lot of respect for him apologizing for calling like these women the B word. So I do have to say, like he definitely gets points for that. Like I can appreciate that he realizes like that wasn't cool, and like maybe on their end it wasn't cool either how they were sort of jumping to conclusions about him, even though nothing has really happened or he hasn't really done anything yet at this point.
I want to apologize to every woman that I called a bitch while doing this little back and forth thing. Women didn't agree with what I was saying and they was putting these false claims and false allegations and giving me these scenarios of making me to be a creep and whatnot, and I got real defensive about that, and I just went into defense because I'm like, they lying, and I just started calling women bitches, and like, just because they said something don't make it right for me to call them a bitch. And when two fools are arguing or two fools are going back and forth with each other, you never know who the fool is. So I just want to remove myself from that situation. I don't want to look like a fool anymore, and I don't want those women looking like a fool anymore. And secondly, I also want to get on here and say every mother feelings is valid. I never diss disregarded their feelings. I understand that. I just have to understand, me being a single dad, my daughter will not get to experience certain things because I am a man and what happened with society with men. So I completely understand that. And also I want to put out and say, when it comes to the mugshot that they use, and I put that out there myself, I make jokes about dating outside my race, saying this what can happen and blah blah blah, and just so happened it did happen. Now this the only time I'm not going to disrespect the mother of my child right now. We was having a back and forth. She was trying to hit me. I restrained her from hitting me. She was trying to leave the house saying, "Oh my God, he hitting me," and I was just really holding her, trying to stop her from hitting me. And so when she ran out the house, I'm like, and the police came and whatnot. Police knocked on the door, toom toom toom. I told this story 1,000 times. They was like, "Hey, did you try to keep her from leaving?" "Yeah." "And put your hands back." I'm like, "Hey," they was like, "That's false imprisonment." They was like, "These bruises on her arm." I'm like, "I was trying to keep." They were like, "So you put your hands on her?" I'm like, "Yeah." They was like, "Put your," and then they were like, "And we gonna charge you with child endangerment." I'm like, "Wow, child." I'm like, "I ain't even touched my daughter." And like, once again, they saying I ain't never been arrested, and they was like, "Yeah, when your daughter in the house, that's how it is." And that's the story. So I just want to touch those 3 things. I want to apologize to the women that I got on here called a bitch. I just want to say I do understand women feelings, and understand, like, it's just certain things that a man can't do, and I always been for that, and I always understood that. And thirdly, if you're going to use my mud shot right, please, get the story right. If you want to do that much deep research, I talk about why I got arrested 24/7. And lastly, I just still want to apologize to every woman that I called a bitch on here. Just because I felt like they're disrespecting me don't mean I should disrespect them. So thank you for listening to me. And also, I want to say thank you for the people that put off alternate solutions and trying to solve the problem and try to give me other alternatives to see what I can do so my daughter can experience those things, even with me being a single dad. So I really want to say thank y'all for those words right there and that advice right there too.
And then he goes into talking about one of the worst takes on the whole sleepover situation that he has seen.
I done seen over 50 think pieces about me in this sleepover shit, but this is the worst one that I've seen.
Would be okay with letting her daughter sleep over, and she told him no, she didn't feel comfortable with that. He became very easily offended by it.
I wasn't offended.
But then once he said that he had been molested by a woman prior to that, I automatically saw red flags.
What? I don't even know how to process that shit. Is she really blaming me for something that don't even exist? And I never said I was offended. I always said I understand where women are coming from. I just said it hurt my feelings to know that I get labeled as something that happens to me. You know what? But on the same hand, it's a double-edged sword. I understand that because I'm a man. I just said it just made me feel sad and depressed in that moment. But to say you saw red flags after I shelled a part of myself and saying that I got SA when I was a child, you see that as a red flag? Like, I hope you're not, not Jesus.
And then he posts just kind of another cheeky little video.
Whoop-de-doo.
And then that is basically all of the videos that he posts about the situation as of right now. As for me, I understand where everyone in this situation is coming from. I get where he's coming from. I get where moms are coming from, or I shouldn't say moms, but like just parents in this situation. It's so difficult because I really do feel like he's just trying to have like a sleepover for his kid. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably not that deep, but I also understand why people are a little bit skeptical because stuff doesn't seem deep and then all of a sudden something terrible happens and then we're like, oh, yeah, maybe should have, been a little more leery of some stuff, sadly, because that's just the world we live in, sort of. So, I don't know. It's a lot, but I would love to know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it is 100% free and the proceeds that I make from videos will go towards feeding my dogs because they eat a lot. I'm just kidding. Well, not really. Money I make from YouTube does go towards bills, and my dogs are a bill. Okay, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.